Hello everybody, my name is Professor Barth, history professor at Arizona State University. Welcome to the History of Money. This is one of my favorite courses to teach, maybe my favorite course, although I have a few others that I really enjoy teaching. And as the title describes, this is a survey and analysis of the history of money. Big topic, but we do it. We will survey it as best as we can. And I think you're really going to like this class. We begin with the ancient world. We proceed through late antiquity into the medieval period pretty quickly. Then we make our way into the Renaissance, early modern period. This whole time we studied worldwide into the 19th century, and then in the second half of the course we will laser in on the United States and the history of the U.S. dollar. We will study and analyze the most significant transition points in the history of money. And we'll find in this course that money is one of the most controversial subjects in civil society and has been for a long, long time. By the end of this course, you will have a strong understanding of this history, and you will by consequence have a greater understanding of the currency issues at stake in our modern world. We begin with the ancient Babylon, we end with Bitcoin, right? From Babylon to Bitcoin, this is the history of money. Well, what better way to begin the course than to ask the question, what is money? This is obviously a foundational question for a course like this one. It's funny because given just how ubiquitous money is in all of our lives, you would think that we would all have a ready answer for this question of what is money. And yet, the precise definition of money so oftentimes is quite elusive. We think about money all the time. It's a constant preoccupation in all of our lives, but very few of us ever stop to consider the larger question of what money is precisely. We take money for granted, and when I say we take money for granted, I don't necessarily mean the amount of money in our wallets, of course, but what we take for granted so oftentimes is the more abstract existence of money. We assume a basic reliability in money. We assume a basic functionality in our money. We take it on faith that we could later use money to buy things, or that money can generally be had for those who work hard for it. I will argue in this class, I think it will be quite evident that money is the most important, money with its chief corollary, the price system. So you have money, and then you have prices. Money with its chief corollary, the price system, is the most important piece of economic technology ever developed, bar none. In my opinion, that's inarguable. So what is money? Let's take a look at first, some more narrower economic definitions of money. Money is a commonly accepted medium of exchange. Next lecture, we'll look at what it means to be a medium of exchange, but in short, an instrument of trade to acquire things of want or of need. Money is a universal measure of value. Goods, services, labor are valued in terms of money. They have a money price. And money is that universal measure. Money is a store of value. It's a way of satisfying future needs and deferring pleasure. It's the link between present potential and future actualization. Right? So you don't need to just immediately use your things of value to trade or to barter. Money acts as a store of value to acquire things later. So these are the narrower definitions, but I think it's a lot broader than that. One famous metaphor that other thinkers have used: if the market is the engine, then money is the oil that lubricates the engine. Got to have markets. Markets are absolutely essential to have any sort of economy, prosperous economy. Well, you got to have money. Got to have that oil. Got to have that lubricant. But more than that, money is power. Power over goods and services. Those with lots of money generally have greater power than those who have less money. Marx called money the god of commodities. Now think what you will of Marx. He wasn't, as far as an economist goes, he wasn't a particularly good economist, but I have to say that's quite an astute observation. Money, the god of commodities. Max Weber, the famous sociologist, called money the father of private property. The Bible calls money a root of all evil. So this is an item, a thing that has a certain preeminence about it, a special importance. Money is practically irresistible. It creates relationships as much as it destroys them. Money makes the world go round, and even time is said to be money. Sometimes you may hear today that data is money. Money, on the one hand, is very ancient. We'll see that. Money is very, very ancient. It goes back thousands of years. And yet, on the other hand, money is distinctively modern. It's very modern. The modern world is inconceivable without money. Money is practically inseparable from modernity. Why is this? Well, so much of our modern life has been monetized. The monetization of modern life, the penetration of money into nearly all spheres of exchange, for better or for worse. And I think there's examples of both there. Money is responsible for so many of the material benefits of civilization. There's no question about that. It just is. And yet, there's also no question that money has been responsible for much corruption and much evil. Historically, money has fallen under the jurisdiction of economics, and by consequence, discussions of money are often couched in jargon. Money and finance in general is oftentimes mystified with specialized language and advanced mathematics, and there's nothing wrong necessarily with that. But in this course, we're going to avoid that, and because I believe that money can be understood on a broader level, and that's what we will do in this class. In this course, we will see that the state of a particular monetary system reflects many of the most important elements of society and politics. A few examples. The state of a particular monetary system reflects the strength and weakness of a state, victory and defeat in war, revolutions, class structure, even the nation's cultural life and moral system. We can decipher things about all those phenomena by looking at, in part, and other things too, but money assumes a very prominent role in all of those things. Very few things tell us more about a society, economy, and its government than money. So I'm looking forward to this semester, and looking forward to teaching you this history. Until next time, so long. Bye.